To make sure your computer has the right stuff, let's talk about the system requirements that you'll need to run Photoshop CS4. I'll go ahead and start off with the Mac, which is the Macintosh computer platform. You'll need a PowerPC G5 or a multi-core Intel processor. You'll need to have Macintosh OS X version 10.4.11 or higher. You'll need a minimum of 512 megabytes of RAM, and Adobe recommends 1 gigabyte. You'll need on your hard drive, as far as free space to install, 2 gigabytes of space. Now let's go ahead and talk about your monitor, also known as a display. You'll need a 16-bit video card with a resolution of 1024 by 768. You'll have to have a DVD-ROM drive to install, and QuickTime 7.2 as your minimum version of QuickTime. If you're going to use any of the online services, you should have a broadband internet connection. Of course, that comes in very handy if you're going to use things like Photospin, which I'll talk about in the next few lessons, so that you'll be able to download some of those files to use inside of this tutorial. You don't need to use them, by the way, but I'm just giving an example of why you would want to use the internet in conjunction with Photoshop, which is pretty much to get images. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Windows platform. You'll need to have a 1.8 gigahertz or faster processor. You'll need Microsoft Windows XP with Service Pack 2. Of course, they recommend Service Pack 3. You'll need to have Vista Home Premium, Business, Ultimate, or Enterprise with Service Pack 1. That should be certified, by the way, for 32-bit Windows XP and 32-bit and 64-bit Windows Vista. You'll need the same RAM requirements, 512 megabytes of RAM, although 1 gigabyte is recommended. For your hard drive available space, you only need to have 1 gigabyte. The same display resolution, 16-bit video card with a 1024 by 768 display, DVD-ROM drive, and the same QuickTime 7.2 software required. And the same thing holds true as far as the internet connectivity. So that is what you'll need as far as using a Macintosh or a Windows PC to run Photoshop CS4 efficiently.